What's up guys, and welcome back. Today seems like a very good day to bust some myths.
So it's hard enough trying to find what works for us to get us the body that we desire without Billy Big Balls in the gym going, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pop over and tell you some crap that didn't work for anyone else and it's not going to work for you.
So lots of us are misled by the phrase, if you're not sore after your workout, it was a waste. And this just isn't the case whatsoever. Your workout is not defined by how sore you are the next day. No. In fact, it can be quite detrimental. If you are trying to follow a bodybuilding split that you see in the kind of magazines from your favourite bodybuilder, one, they're probably very enhanced so you can't perform as long as them and you can't recover like them. And the longer you spend in the gym breaking yourself down, the harder it is for you to recover. So in the gym, you break yourself down. After, you have to recover so your muscles can rebuild, because that is when you build bigger muscles in the recovery phase.
For sure, but that being said, remember it is obvious if you're going to do a brand new protocol or a brand new exercise, you are going to ache like hell for the first couple of times, but don't panic.
So the most important thing is progressive overload. Make sure you keep beating your weights and your reps are going up, your weights are going up. That way you know you're getting stronger. If you're breaking yourself down, you're super sore every day, but your weights and your strength is not going up, then it's not working for you. You're not recovering well enough.
Boom. Another one that we hear all the time is doing cardio and weights together will help you get ripped. Not really. You want to separate them if you can, if you've got the time. So let's look at an average day. People will normally either put their cardio at the start of their workout or the end of their workout. Think about it. If you go and bash a load of cardio in before you do your weights, you're not really going to have the energy that you're going to require to push the weights as hard as you can. And then if you do it at the end of a really hard weight workout, first of all, if you're going to go and run after you've just trained legs, that's going to be absolutely horrible and you're going to be more at risk of putting yourself into a catabolic state.
So we perfectly understand that not all of you have the time to do your cardio in the morning, your training in the evening, or vice versa. So if you are going to do cardio with your workout, think about using exercises that imitate your other exercises like your squats. So you could use thrusters, you could use burpee, you could use rowing. But think about using HIIT training, because that doesn't work in your aerobic energy system, so you've got less chance of breaking down muscle. No carbs after 6, this old favourite. This is well worn out by now, so as long as you're eating your right amount of calories in a day for your goals, whether you're gaining or building muscles, that is the result you'll get. Typically, you're going to probably put your carbs post-workout after your training because your body will utilise them better. So if you're training at 5 PM and you finish training at 6 PM, where are you going to put your carbs? End of the day. That's all that needs to be said about that.
So another one that we still hear way too much, especially in this day and age, is that when you squat, your knees shouldn't go past your toes. This is absolutely crazy. Let's just think about different body types, different people. Look at me and John. We're both 27, 28 years old, right? He's 6 foot tall, I'm 5'8" tall. His femurs are so much longer than mine, and when we squat, yes, his knees might track a little bit forward, but the most important thing is that biomechanically his squat is sound. He's keeping his weight in his heels, he's keeping his chest up, and he moves to the range that's comfortable for him. Me, when I squat, I can sit in my heels, I can wipe my butt on the floor with a weight if I want to, and my knees stay behind my toes. That's just because that's the way that my body moves.
No, I totally agree, B. I think it is down to lever lengths. For me, in particular, my knees do come past my toes a little bit, but my weight is still heel and mid part of the foot. If my weight shifts to my balls of my feet, my heels will come up, my knees will then shoot farther forward. This point here is when I will get more tension through my patellar tendon, which is where people get pain through their kneecap when they're squatting. So if you haven't got the ankle flexibility, you need to work on that, maybe squat with elevated heels. If you're squatting badly and you're rolling to the balls of your feet, then you might get a bit more pain through your patellar tendon, so work on your squat technique.
If you are still worried about your major compound lifts, you know, your squats and your deadlifts and your bench press specifically, we do suggest strongly getting a biomechanics specialist or a really good PT who knows what they're looking at to assess it for your body, the way that your body moves best and most effectively, because the worst thing you could do is have crap technique on your compound lifts and just overload them with weight, because somewhere down the line you're going to snap your shit up.
Yeah, you can't build on dodgy foundations. No. It's like an upside down pyramid. If you haven't got the flexibility and the technique to start with and you start putting weight on there, you're going to go. If you've got the flexibility and the technique to start with, you can then build up on it with the weight. We're going to be back with another one of these videos very soon, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up because that helps us tons. Share it if you want to and subscribe if you haven't. And we will see you this time next week. Have an awesome weekend. Bye-bye. See you guys.